Hello, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be filming this makeup, and it is what I would like to say is a summery, bronzy, orange makeup tutorial, because I have bronzy skin and orange eyes and orange lips and I really love it. I'm really chuffed with how it came out. So if you want to see how I did it, stay tuned and you will see. So I'm going to start with toning my face with the Vitamin E Superdrug Refreshing Toning Mist, and I've used this before on my channel, so I'm just going to spray it on my face. It's basically like coconut water. It smells like sour, and I'm just going to blend, because if I don't do this then it takes ages to like sink in, but if I do that it sinks in quite quickly. So because I'm going for like a glowy dewy kind of look, I'm going to go for my Vitamin E Body Shop Vitamin E Illuminating Moisture Cream, and this is kind of like I think it's a kind of same concept as MAC Strobe Cream. It's just like an illuminating sort of cream. I put this on when I don't have makeup on, but I don't know if you can tell, but it has like a really nice pinky shimmer, and I'm just going to apply that to my face to create like a nice glowy base. So now you can see that's left a sort of glow to my skin. Now I'm going to prime using the Smashbox Photo Finish Luminizing Primer. And it's just like a small tester version. This is really weird. It's kind of just like an orangey brown paste. And when you rub it on, it just leaves like a really weird shimmery tinge to your face. Like, look at that. It looks like you're putting mud on, but then obviously it blends out. So now my base is all prepared, I'm going to move on to a foundation, and I'm going to be using the Rimmel Wake Me Up foundation, and this is like the foundation everyone uses for like a bright face, and I just think this is running out. But basically I'm going to use this and the Real Techniques buffing brush. I haven't used this brush for ages, but I like the way it puts this foundation on. I think it's a bit less precise than other foundation brushes. So yeah, I'm just going to pop this on.
Can you see it? The worst is over. The monsters in my head are scared of love. Finding people, listen up. It's never too late to change.
So that's my face all foundationed up. I took some down my neck because I think this foundation's slightly too dark for me. I did get the lighter shade, but it's kind of, it looks like I have a tan basically on my face. So I just tried to bring it a bit down my neck. But I do like the glow it has. And for concealer, I'm going to use the Rimmel Wake Me Up concealer just because that's what goes with it. And I'm just going to pop this under my eyes, a bit down my nose, and just, you know, where the light hits, and on some blemishes. But I don't really want to put this on my blemishes, like this spot, because it will like enhance, you know, make it really obvious it's there, because it's like illuminating. But I think that spot pretty much covered up, so I'm just gonna leave it.
So don't let them steal your light. Don't let them break your stride.
So now my concealer and foundation are done, I'm going to powder, and I don't want to like mattify my face. So for powder I'm going to use a Bourjois Java rice powder, and this is kind of like a powder with like a hint of like shimmer in it, and it's not like a highlighter, it's just like you get the mattifying effect, but you still have like a glow, if you know what I mean. And I'm not going to powder my whole face. I'm just going to take this under my eyes and down my nose with the Real Techniques setting brush because this is perfect size to get under my eyes, down the bridge of my nose, and I might just put a little bit on my forehead as well.
It's a revolution.
So that is my base finished, so I'm going to move on to contour, and I'm going to use bronzer to contour because obviously this is a bronzy look, and I'm going to use the Bourjois bronzing primer first, and I'm going to take this is it, by the way. I'm going to take it down you know, my cheekbones and a bit up on my temples, maybe down here, and possibly on the sides of my nose, and then I'm going to go over the top of that with the Bourjois chocolate bronzing powder thing, just dust it over the top to set it. And I'm going to use the buffing brush as well for all of that. I'm going to apply the bronzing primer with my fingers, but then I'm going to use this to buff it out, just because I think this is a good sized brush to buff, and it's obviously already got my foundation on it, so yeah, this is what I'm going to do. So now I'm going to blush with the Benefit Rockateur blusher, because this has a really nice sort of sheen to it, so it's gonna really like bring out my cheekbones. And I'm just gonna apply this using the Real Techniques blusher brush.
Scared of love, falling people.
So now I'm going to highlight using the Makeup Revolution Vivid Baked Highlighter in Golden Lights. And I have all three of these, the gold, the pink and the peach. And I'm using the gold just because I think the gold goes more with the orangey sort of tinge to my face and what will be my eyes and lips, rather than the pinkier, more, you know, shades. I'm applying that also with the Zoeva Luxe Highlight brush.
It's never too late to change.
I'm going to do my brows now with the Be Defined Eyebrow Kit. And yeah, I think I'm gonna do like a full video on like my eyebrow routine using this, because it's kind of long-winded, so you can just see what I'm doing now, but basically yeah. And I would normally comb my eyebrows, but I left my eyebrow comb at my friend's house, so I'm not going to do that.
So don't let them steal your light. Don't let them break your stride. There is light on the other side. You'll see all the raindrops falling. It's a revolution. It's a revolution.
Now my eyebrows are done. I'm going to move on to my eyes, and to do that I am going to first of all prime my eyelids with this Calvin Klein Tempting Glitter in Vintage Metal, I think, and it's basically just a cream kind of eyeshadow, but it's in like a bronzy orange colour. So I'm going to put that all over my eyelid and then blend it out. just going to run some of that underneath my eye and in the waterline.
Can you see it? The worst is over. The monsters in my head.
For the next bit, I'm going to be using my Makeup Revolution Ultimate Eyeshadow Collection, and this is, you can get it on the Makeup Revolution website, and I think probably the Superdrug website. And for now, I'm going to be taking this orange shade here, and I'm just going to apply it sort of towards the outer.
Scared of love. Finding people. Listen up. It's never too late to change your love. So don't let them stay.
So now I'm just going to soften out all the edges with this Zoeva soft definer brush. Just blend it all a bit so it's a bit more smooth.
Feel your light. Don't let them break your stride. There is light.
So that's the eyeshadow done, and I really like the intensity. So I'm just going to do my eyelashes, and I'm going to first of all curl them with my Superdrug eyelash curlers, and then I'm going to mascara them with the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara.
The other side, you'll see all the raindrops falling me. It's a revolution. It's a revolution. It's a revolution. It's a revolution.
So for lips, I'm going to line them with the Gosh lip liner in Fruity Orange, and then I'm going to use my Gosh lipstick in Fruity Orange, which is also orange. I would be using not Vegas Volt, MAC Morange, but I can't find it. I don't know, I literally have no idea where it's gone. So these will do.
Worst is over. The monsters in my head are scared of love. Finding people. Listen up. It's never too late to change your love.
So this is the finished look. I really like it. It might be too much for some people, because obviously some people don't want to go out with orange eyes and orange lips, but I think I would definitely go out like this. I really like it. I think it's really going to be good for summer, and I think I'm definitely going to be wearing this. So yes, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I'm kind of getting more into like makeup videos, like makeup tutorials and stuff. So if you have anything you would like to see, please comment down below and let me know. And if you haven't already, subscribed so you can see it every time I upload. And yes, have a lovely day or evening or afternoon, whatever you're doing, and I'll see you in my next video, guys. Bye.